First game, I'm always a little bit shaky that we've forgotten to handle this, didn't do that. Have we emphasized this enough? There's 1,000 little things that you gotta make sure you handle. And I've obviously got a checklist that I go through just about every night.
The realistic goal is to win a Big Ten and win the national championship. You know what I mean? Because you can't set it as, all right, well, we just want to have a 10-win season, or we just want to be okay and get to a decent bowl. Because I feel like, if you don't believe that you can be the best, you know what I mean, then there's no point in doing that. You know what I mean? There's nobody that strives for mediocrity. And I feel like that's not what we're about here. That's not what we're about this program.
We're optimistic that we've made great progress, and we think we're a better football team right now than we were at this time last year. And hopefully we can go out and show that to people.
Great expectations are realized by paying close attention to details, and a spring and summer of hard work produced an atmosphere of optimism as Penn State opened the 2011 season.
And the 125th season of Penn State football is underway. Chaz Powell at the 5, to his right 10, 15, 20, through a hole 25, 30, 40, he's to the 50, Powell to the 40, the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and the 125th season of Penn State football starts with a bang. A 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Rob Bolden started the opener at quarterback for the second straight year, but the summer-long competition for the job would continue with Matt McGloin getting playing time as well. Most important was the fact that the Nittany Lions ground game got off to a flying start. It didn't seem to matter who carried the football. All benefited from an offensive line that was blowing huge running lanes open for Joe Suey, Derek Moy, and Silas Redd. This was the first time the Nittany Lions had ever faced Indiana State, and the Sycamores were playing in front of the largest crowd in the school's history.
Well, what quick feet by Silas Redd. Like I said, we got a little bit of him last year carrying the football, but now he's going to be the focal part of the running game.
For the eye, Zordich, the fullback with Redd. Redd up the middle, right to the 5, right to the goal line. Touchdown! Penn State, the Nittany Lions cap a 77-yard drive.
Mike Zordich comes off the block, comes up and makes a key block right in the hole. Silas Redd sees that, cuts right off of that, and goes in for the touchdown.
Zordich made the key block on the touchdown and was right back on the field on the ensuing kick and laying a big hit on Leonard Riston. A key word for this Penn State season is toughness. Tom Bradley's defense would be tough all afternoon.
14-0 Penn State in the gun on 3rd and 17. Four-man rush over the middle. Intercepted Drew Astorino. Drew Astorino's 5th career interception.
It was good to see a healthy Penn State defense on the field. Decimated by injuries last season, they were handing out a healthy dose of hits in a first quarter that held Indiana State to just 2 first downs and 1 yard rushing. On Labor Day weekend, the Nittany Lions were working hard on a steamy afternoon that left the Sycamores feeling the heat. In the second quarter, Matt McGloin got his shot at quarterback.
From the Ides, the fullback, Zordich, first down and more, 40. McGloin throws. Moy makes the catch at the 48 to midfield. 1st and 10, Indiana State 47, play action. Matt sets, he throws, and caught by Justin Brown, 35-yard line.
You need your wide receivers not only catch the football downfield, but also block when you're running back, either Beecham or Silas Redd. Make sure you get on top of a corner or safety downfield. Mosby Felder does a good job of doing that. Beecham gets about 10 extra yards because of that block.
Up the middle, touchdown, Penn State. Michael Zordich catch the drive.
Just like Bolden, McGloin led the Lions to a touchdown on his first series, and Beaver Stadium was turning into a very large end-of-summer party. Silas Redd rushed for 94 yards in the first half, and while the Lions' passing game wasn't as productive as the rushing attack, McGloin and Bolden mixed enough completions in there to keep the Sycamore defense honest.
Play action, McGloin. Sets up the screen, Suey 35-30, 11 yards and another Penn State first down. It's Redd, 20, Redd 20, 15 to the 10, Redd to the 5, inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
He just explodes through a hole. He does not need much, and he will accelerate better than anybody, and broke a couple of tackles out there.
1st and goal at the 4. It's Silas Webb left side to his right to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. Silas Webb with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Nittany Lions had waited a long time for their opener, and they had a strong first half, highlighted by a devastating running game, a bone-jarring defense, and special teams that produced the score. After the break, the second half, and reaction from Coach Joe Paterno. Linebacker Michael Motti was one of the Nittany Lions plagued by injuries last year, and he's glad to be back as Penn State picked up right where they left off before halftime, hounding the Sycamores into making mistakes.
Up the middle, Jordan Hill and Kyrie Ford fumbles the football. Penn State recovers.
Jordan Hill's the guy that ends up causing the fumble and coming up with the football as well.
So 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of Indiana State for Matt McGloin.
McGloin and Bolden continued to share playing time in the second half, and McGloin helped take advantage of the turnover when he hit Derek Moy to the 1-yard line to set up another Penn State touchdown.
They give the ball to Joe Suey to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Both Bolden and McGloin would continue to share the quarterbacking duties, with each guy completing 6 passes, but the yardage didn't come quite as easily as it did in the first half.
He looks for Ryan Shear, makes the catch, 35. Ryan Shear's first career catch.
It was a good time to get a lot of players into the game and to work on particulars that might not have been possible with a closer score. Still, Indiana State showed a lot of pride and slowed the Penn State offense. Although with Washington transfer Ronnie Fouch at quarterback, they still couldn't solve the Lions' defense.
They give up the middle to Bell, taken down by Michael Yancich for a loss at the 20-yard line.
Well, Yancich does a good job of reading that, taking on the blocker very quickly right at the line of scrimmage, coming off the block and making the play.
Getting a game like this, and you put some of these second and third team players, they practice hard. They want to show what they can do.
Throws and decked by Adrian Amos at the 27-yard line. There's your freshman with closing speed. Boblett's now in. Back goes Fouch. He throws down the far side. Amos gets his first career interception. 45, 50, to the 45, 40, 30, 25.
One thing Penn State is looking to improve on from last year is turnover ratio. And Amos's interception gave them a 3-0 advantage in that department, and it led to another touchdown. Derek Day got his first 3 career carries in the fourth quarter and picked up 9 tough yards from the 12 to the 3, where the Lions went for it on 4th down.
4th and 1 from the eye. Dupree in front of Day. Quarterback sneaks Shane McGregor to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. Shane McGregor, his first career touchdown.
It was a day of firsts. Most important, it was the first win of a new season. But the Lions left knowing they have much to work on, with one of the most exciting games on the schedule